Okay, so as the title will reveal, this is going to be an Amazon unboxing, mainly Blu-rays. I think there's at least one DVD. I don't know if there's more. It's been a while since I ordered this. This is from Amazon US, and I usually stick to Amazon UK because, well, I mean the shipping it's not really that expensive from the US, but I just typically don't order from there. I live in Sweden, so it's quite a far distance for the package to travel, and it takes a while, and maybe it will get more beat up. And well, that's not really the main problem. The main problem is just that it's typically a bit more expensive. But I usually don't have to worry about import charges, so that's good. But yeah, we just have a bunch of Region A Blu-rays here. Region A Blu-rays that I could have gotten from the UK, but it would have been a lot more expensive. And so I just so we got a bunch of things here that I've been wanting to get for a while now. Some of it available on Region B, but not everything. And so anyway, so this is gonna be we got some good stuff here for sure. I'm a little bit worried about this. It says the Netherlands on it. I mean, it says if undelivered, return to the Netherlands. I mean, it's more specific than that. It doesn't just say return to the Netherlands. But anyway, so I don't know if this has come from the Netherlands or if this is shipped from the US. If this has come all the way from the US, that worries me a lot, especially after having watched that, yodel video of those workers not exactly being very gentle with the packages. They just throw them around, which I guess it's not surprising. I mean, but anyway. All right, but before that, I actually have two things to show you. Two bonus things. This first one, I don't know if I have actually shown you before. I can't remember, but I'm just gonna have to show it again if I have. But this is Neon Genesis Evangelion, the end of Evangelion. This is the movie that follows the series Neon Genesis Evangelion, which I have all the DVDs except for 2 volumes, so I need another 2. There's 8 in total. So I'm gonna have to get those first. And watch the show and then watch this movie, because this movie apparently follows the show. But I'm really glad to have this. I just need to get the other 2. I don't know actually what volumes I'm missing. Maybe 4 and 8 or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, but I'll hold on to this and eventually watch the show when I can find those 2 other volumes that I'm missing. Then we have a CD-ON package here. Which it could really only be one thing in here, based on the way the package looks. Maybe it has to be. In which case, I am excited. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. No, it is indeed Game of Thrones Season 5. That makes me happy. I wasn't really expecting this today already. According to CD-ON, they haven't even shipped it yet. So, but obviously they have. But, yeah, I usually just marathon these seasons over like a day, sometimes 2. But I don't really have time this weekend, so I'll probably wait until next weekend. But this, it's a great show. I'm looking forward to season 5. Yeah. All right, now to these 2, to the Amazon packages, to the main things. So let's start with this, because I just need to know if they are in a good condition or not, because it's truly worrying when they rattle around like that in the package. I mean, they could have... Well, it might be fine. Let's see, it might not even be what I think in here. No, it is. Okay, so this was all one order, but they divided it into 2 shippings, 2 packages. All right, so this is the Jinx. This looks fine. Yeah, actually in perfect condition. Who would know? I mean, from the anyway. Okay, the Jinx, the life and deaths of Robert Durst. I've heard great things about this. An HBO documentary series, which I feel like I don't really exactly know what to expect. I'm just gonna watch it and find out what it's about. I've read about it a few times, but I've not really been able to understand exactly what it's gonna be like, but I know that I want to see it. And right now, people might be talking about making, I don't even know what it's called, Making a Murder, something like that. Maybe people were talking about that a few weeks ago, a few months ago, more than what they are now. But anyway, this show, I think this show came before, and I don't know if it's similar, but I feel like it's in the same sort of genre of true crime documentary. But yeah, so I'm really happy to have that. And then which one? Oh yeah, The Salt of the Earth, a film by Wim Wenders. It's about this photographer. My dad actually had a huge book with pictures around the world, of pictures of tribes and kind of more primitive cultures, I guess, and nature and animals and stuff like that in black and white, gorgeous pictures. And then I found out that there was a documentary, or I guess they made the documentary. I mean, they made the documentary around that time. And I would love to see the documentary. I've been wanting to see it since I found out that there was one. And I mean, yeah, that's a pretty cool picture. There's a certain quality, grittiness to his pictures. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty cool. His name is Sebastio Salgado. I don't know, but it's gonna be a good watch, I think. Love me some documentaries. Like I said, there are some documentaries in this in these packages, so there are actually a couple more in this one right here. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here. Okay, cool. I think you could see some of the titles on the spines actually, if you were. Okay, this is. Yeah, see, this is not in a very nice condition. This is the Larry Sanders Show, the complete series from Mill Creek. I'm really happy to have the show. I mean, the discs are fine, I'm sure, but this I guess it has a slip cover which is bigger than the keep case inside of it or something. I mean, so it's been kind of smashed. Ugh, this is okay. It's a pretty cheap packaging anyway. But Mill Creek, they offer budget box sets and budget releases, and I don't mind that. But the fact that this is so smashed, it's just it's no fun. Oh well. There is another release of this which looks much nicer, released by a company called Medium Rare, which would have been a lot more expensive to get, so that's why I got this. I've been wanting to see this show for a while, so I just decided to get the Mill Creek release. This is just horrifying, really. The the condition that this is in. What can you do? I at least have the show to watch. I've been wanting to see this show for a long time, so I'm happy about that. Okay, the next are all Blu-rays. Here we have Lost Soul, The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moreau. I recently watched the movie, and I'm not going to talk about the movie here, but it was interesting. I kind of liked it in the beginning, but then it kind of fell apart a while into the movie. They made this a documentary because there were some unfortunate weather conditions, among other things, that made the movie, well, it probably could have been better than what it was, but because of these conditions and, I don't know, other things, I don't really know exactly what went wrong. I'm gonna watch this to find out. But because of that, the movie turned out pretty shitty, I guess. So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what happened. And this is one that people have been talking about quite a lot. Then we have another documentary, Going Clear, Scientology and the Prison of Belief, which apparently is pretty good. It's an HBO documentary, and been wanting to see this for a while. So yeah, let's learn about Scientology. yeah, this is the certain Kurt Russell movie, Bone Tomahawk. It's okay. Yeah, people talk about a certain scene in the ending, which I don't know what that's all about, but I'm certainly curious. Curious. Actually, I said something about in the beginning that the main problem about ordering from Amazon US is not that they might be more smashed up because they have longer to travel, but because it's more expensive. But after this video, I'm definitely gonna be wary of ordering certain things from the US because I mean, this is not that bad. This is not as bad as the Larry Sanders box there, but still, it's a little bit damaged here on the spine. I mean, it is what it is. There's really no other cheaper way for me to get certain titles, so what can you do, really? Well, I can download them, but I don't really do that, so anyway. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good watch. So I am definitely excited to find out what that ending is all about, though. Alright. And then, something I'm very happy to have, Angst. The rarest masterpiece of cinema by Gaspar Noé. I mean, that's what he thinks. I do know that he likes this movie. I read that somewhere, that he's seen this like 20 times or something. But this is released by Cult Epics. It's a film by this guy, Gerald Cargill something. And I hear that this is really good. It's from 1970 something, 83 actually, sorry. And I hear that it's pretty good. It's I guess some sort of home invasion movie. And I hear that it has some pretty good cinematography. That is pretty, well, I guess it's probably pretty depressing. I don't know exactly. I just this has some very good reviews, so I want to find out more about this movie. Oh, this is some cool featurettes. Interview with the director by Jörg Buttgereit. And another featurette, Irvin Leader in Fear. Introduction by Gaspar Noé as well. And an audio commentary by the director. And so yeah, pretty cool Blu-ray by Cult Epics. This is, I'm looking forward to watching this one for sure. And one left, and it is a very cool title to me, Roar. This one, of some reason, for a while was not available to order here from Sweden because they wouldn't ship it to Sweden. Not even sellers on Amazon UK would ship this to Sweden. I'm guessing those sellers were based in the US anyway. So, but of some reason they just wouldn't ship to Sweden for a while. But then they did. Then I managed to get it eventually, of some reason. I don't know what changed, but I'm just happy to have it. And Roar, this is yeah, like I don't know if you've been able to spot this by now, but no animals were harmed in the making of this film. 70 cast and crew members were. So yeah, they released real lions onto the set. And I don't know if they were sedated or something, but well, people were hurt. Nobody was killed, but that seems to have been pretty miraculous that nobody died, because yeah, I mean, as you can see here, they have lions with the actors. Nothing, no protection really, but I mean, it would be a little bit too crazy if they weren't sedated, at least. I don't know exactly, but people were definitely hurt in this movie. But yeah, so this looks like a pretty crazy movie. I can't wait to watch this. The most dangerous movie ever made. I think the director, he hasn't made a whole lot of movies except for this. Noel Marshall. I forget what else he's done. But yeah, this also has the Make and Roar Q&A with cast and crew. That sounds cool. Probably conducted for this release because it's from 2015. And feature audio documentary, audio commentary. John Marshall and Team League. Don't know who they are. Maybe they're actors in the movie. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. So, alright, just a bunch of stuff here. I mean, all of this is in a good condition. It's just this that is not. But I hear great things about that show, so it's alright. But some cool things here. Okay, that's that. Yeah, okay. Thank you for watching.